Morning, everybody. Chad, Adler Farms. It's hot already. It's 8:15 and it's hot. It's gonna be a warm one today. If you're a professional gardener and you saw things you didn't like in that garden, I'm sorry. If you're a novice gardener like myself and you saw things that you didn't like or you did like or whatever, comment down below. Let me know. Let me know. I do think those potatoes are a day or two away from harvesting. Yuck, spider. Blech. Let's feed the critters, especially the noisy white one. No, she are not noisy. She not noisy, no. Good girl. Hey, look out, lady. I can't get it open with you standing on it. I should have put on bug spray. You kind of got that built-in bug spray. Yep, sure do. Sure do. Is that fur like natural bug spray? Let's go. Let's go. I had to start the walk over because I got back here and got nailed by mosquitoes. I actually don't mind ticks as much as I mind mosquitoes. I can usually feel them. Dadgummit, bugs. Look at that, he was bleeding whatever I just squished. All right, I'm okay. Speaking of okay, here she goes. Boy, if she clips me, I'm going to the ground. That's a good 70 pounds now, probably. Look out. Oh, she's going a long way now. Here she comes. Look out. Look out, which way she's gonna go. Morning zoomies. I get you. We gotta keep going, guys. It happens every morning, whether you see it on the tube or not. Look out. She's going all the way around, busting up the chicken flock. Here she comes. Look out, Batman. Ugh. Oh, she ain't done. She's going all the way again. Matt, Matt, Matt. Hey, we're missing one. What'd you guys do with Robin? That's not good. I think Robin went on a walkabout. What in the world? Was he legit standing right there? Did you guys see him? What in the world? Ready? Let's put a little up here to distract you, and the rest of it's going in the bins. There we go. Silly. Hey, that's not for you. That's not for you. Watch out. Feed the bullfrogs. Feed the bullfrogs. Lola. Hey, somebody said I should put the guinea in here with you. Would that be okay? Excuse me, ladies. Sir. All right, you two. Share nice. Yes, someone suggested, and I'm getting ready to do it. Someone suggested we should put, said we should put a guinea in here with Miss Lola because she might be lonely after her pigs went to their new homes. That is what we're gonna do. I can't put a chicken in there because the chicken could get out, or at least I'll show you. If they're paying attention, they can get out. I have not seen Magneto or the Sassies in there in a very long time, but this is only about 2.5 feet high, and they could easily clear that fence, so I think they would get out. And he'd go nuts if I put one of his ladies in there. What we'll do is put a guinea in there because it'll clearly be safe. And the guinea will have a little companionship, and so will Lola. What is that broody turkey doing now? Oh no, there she is. The other one was sitting right there. I thought she was the broody one, but the broody one's just hiding behind the feed bucket. So, glad we don't have two broody ones. Excuse me, ma'am. Come on. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. You make it awkward every time, ma'am. Pardon me? You got anything in there that I want? Nope. So, look at the size of that rooster. It's a big old boy. I have to look like a grizzly bear to these things. Woo, Billy. Hang on. No, dadgummit. I tried to hold you like a lady, and you took off running. That's how we got to do it. Ready? Get ready. Cirque du Soleil. Ready? That a girl. Good job. Woo! All right, let's see what happens with her and Lola. Lola's pretty good with any animal. We'll see how long it lasts when it starts squawking like a guinea in Lola's pen. But every egg she lays, Lola will take care of, I'm sure. And now we can tell if we do see an egg, if it was the guineas or not. Because if you remember in the last video, we had a small brown egg. And I was told these guineas were 4 or 5 months old, but I'm not very versed on guineas. I've never had a chicken lay before 5 months, but I've had a lot of chickens lay before 6 months. So it's highly possible that was a guinea egg. And props to you guys, because that legit didn't cross my mind when I was over there and I was looking at this little tiny brown egg, trying to figure out which of my olive eggers laid a brown egg. Pardon me, boys. Y'all are behaving. There's auctions every week. So be good. Be good. Be good. Don't be a turd. Don't be a stinker. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Robin. Ain't happening, huh? He's getting huge, man. I say huge. I know there's goats that are a lot bigger, but... And in case you're new here, weather, peas on his beard. But his dad is a gorgeous Billy. And he is actually the brother to this guy. These are barnyard goats. Auction house goats. I don't know who they're related to. All right, let's go feed the beefy boys. Let me know what you guys think about the guinea in Lola's pen. I think it's a good thing. I could give her a little bit of company. But we're gonna try and get Lola her own oasis. Lola used to be in a hot wire, like a fence, netting, electric fencing. In a dream situation, I would put her, Princess Leia, and Han all in the old cow pasture. I don't know how, just walked through that same spider web, yuck. I don't know how she would react to that. By the way, my dad posted a video reviewing this mower. It's a beast. He spent a lot of time looking at mowers, reading about them. Go look at this link right here, down in the description. Big yard guy, so. But that's actually what we're using to maintain our pastures as well, because it's a beast of a mower. It's not commercial, but in my opinion, that's as close as you can get. And that's not sponsored. He and Grandma paid for it. What's up, boys? Oh man, the flies. Bad today, boys. Hold still, take your medicine. I really like to get it on their necks. So somebody asked if this stuff makes them shiny. It does at first, but no, they're actually that sleek. So here, I have not sprayed his rib cage yet. I will. You can see how shiny they get, but nope, just very healthy and happy. And they're gonna be even happier by the end of tomorrow. When you guys are watching this, they're about to get another acre, maybe 2, we'll see. I hear the guinea, so that's either a good sign or it'll be the last time we hear from her. I'm just being funny. Don't comment, hey, I can't believe you put that guinea. Calm down. If you're new here, my farm, my animal management system sponsor is the fence sponsor, Gallagher. They sponsor the channel. I stinking love it. This is their fault finder. This is one of the big boys. There's 1 jewel in that thing. And I bet you this is running, it's almost hot just getting close to it. I bet you this is running somewhere north of 8. What I tell you, it's pretty salty. This is a fault finder. So if there was an issue, if something was grounded out, a little arrow would pop up just left of the amps. See the lightning bolt in the bottom right? That's every time the fence pulses. If there was a fault, it would point me in the right direction. And then I just check it every, I don't know, 50 to 100 feet. Make sure nothing's grounded out or the grass isn't growing underneath it. Something like that. It's pretty slick. So that is the S100. And as far as I can tell, if you have an S40, yes, yeah, the sun. If you have an S40, that means 40 acres. You have an S100, that means 100 acres of 1 strand. So every time you add another strand, you're cutting that in half. I've got 10 acres. So in theory, I could do, you guys do the math. Wilma, get you over here. Here, will you eat out of the scoop for me at least? Come on, that was like a month ago when I carried you down here. Come on. Atta pig. Atta pig, pig, pig. There you go. You like it? Wilma here has another Gallagher system. Oh snap! Whoa! All right, I know what you're thinking. Can't believe you just shot that poor little snake. The man I lease my land from, I don't want to show his house, but he lives right there. He's got chickens, he's got eggs, and that's where that snake was headed. That snake was also about, probably 5 feet long. Just no need. I don't like them on my farm. You can keep them as pets, you can turn them loose, you can do whatever you want. Because what also goes through my head is, I know they're harmless. I know they're not poisonous, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a regular old black snake. But if Adler and I were on foot, that's why we don't walk, just so you guys know. It has nothing to do with shedding a few LBs. I just want to make sure we don't run anything like that. Every bit of about 5 feet long. So, yep. Now he'll be dinner for a raccoon. All right. Let me show you what we got right here. It's the Gallagher S10. It does 20 acres of 1 strand. That's the poly wire. They make a turbo braid. But it's pretty slick. Just a grounding rod, about 3 feet long. Don't want that touching it though, because that'll ground it out. Anyway, pretty slick. Oh yeah, that'll make you some bacon in a hurry. need to see, let me check this stuff because some of it has my address on it, but I need some braid. Hang on a second. All right, yeah, this is what we're talking about. So Gallagher hooked me up. What's in here? Is this more? Oh yeah, look at all that. Tons of it. So I got 2 boxes of this. So I can string up just about anything I want. First I need to run to the store, a big box, and get some of the step-in posts because Gallagher's sending me some, but they haven't made it yet. So I'm gonna go get some. Might be like 20, 30 minutes, but for you guys, it'll be about half a second. Ready? Welcome back. I just thought of that on the spot, so I don't know if it's cool or not. Let me know. Here's the old cow pasture. If you're new, that's where the Beefy Boys made the Great Escape and went on a walkabout. Check this video out right here if you want to watch that. But yeah, we're gonna turn Princess Leia and Han in here for sure. With that monster of a mower Dad has, he buzzed this to the ground for us. And I'm gonna try, I've never done this before. I've always used T-posts. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure how many extra T-posts I have, but I'm gonna try and just use these step-in pins. So let's try it. Start with 4. Now I've got very rocky soil where we live. I did a great job of organizing those. So I don't know. You're not typically supposed to be able to pull on these. And by pull, I mean with my braid. So we'll see what happens. I'd really like to just use these. I don't want to put the pigs right on the wire, or I should say right on the fence, just because that's a little more difficult to maintain. Grandpa cut us a real nice swath here with I bet you it's about 54 inches wide. When you'll bet. But tell Grandpa thank you. Say, oh, thank you. This is, for those of you keeping score at home, I believe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 150 feet. Super easy to just step in. I don't like that spot though. There we go. 4, 5. My T-posts are, these T-posts, 16 feet apart. So that's how I know that that's almost 150. Hang on, just takes concentration. That's how I know this is almost 150 because there's 9 of them and they're 16 feet apart. So give or take 150 feet. 1, dos, tres, cuatro. Uh-oh, I don't know what 5 is. 16 and 5, you guys do the math. I can do math, but when I do math, there's always somebody that's like, but the slack in the lines, Chad. You forgot about the slack. You're the kid that raised your hand and reminded the teacher that they forgot to assign homework. That's what I think of that. I should have got a bigger knife because this stuff ain't no slouch. Look how pretty that is. Is that my end? Oh, nice. Very nice. They are sending me a reel. I just don't have it yet. Like a geared reel. Wait. Almost forgot the most important part. Go ahead. Get you some of these. These are tensioners. Tie off here. So here's what's nice about these. All we got to do is tie it off. That's literally it. You ain't got to do nothing fancy. I don't want any more slack. Give myself a little room to tie it twice though. Give it a little pull. There we go. You'll see some guys, they'll burn this just to kind of fuse the ends. I'm not gonna right now. I may later. I always start on the bottom. Some people start on the top. If there's a scientific reason why, let me know. I'm really excited about this. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this versus the Beefy Boys first, the Beefy Boys are pretty stinking content. I've got 10 acres over there and I'm only utilizing about 3 of it. So let's get them some more. I don't crank down on this, okay? I'm not trying to pull this thing over yet. When I'm done, I'll let the tensioner do the work. I'm also gonna add another step in, probably about halfway between each one of these. I'll probably put 2 or 3 down here. All right, as we already knew, that one roll was 100 meters. So we knew that wouldn't get us all the way around. But I wanted to show you guys, even though I tore it kind of. This is how you tie this. You actually peel back this a little bit. You peel back the braid, connect the metal, and it just gives you a stronger bond. Now, over there with that turbo wire, I didn't do that. This is braid, it's a little bit beefier. What I like to do is almost like a fisherman's knot. I'll see if I can throw a graphic right here, but that's what I do. What keeps the animals in is not how strong the knot is, it's how high that connection is. And with the fisherman's knot, when you see this graphic, it's overtwining itself, overwinding itself. I don't know what the term is I'm looking for, but it's pretty strong. And what keeps the animal in is that the wire is hot. Whereas it's still a strong connection because that's a fisherman's knot. I mean, there's guys using that. I'm not gonna say catching sharks. I've never caught a shark, but I've caught plenty of farm-raised catfish on a little old fisherman's knot with like 3-pound test. So anyway, it's like a modified fisherman's knot. Now I'm gonna get a bunch of fishermen. Actually, I bet the fishing community is pretty easy on me. We're kind of all from the same cloth. So this is a fisherman's knot, or what I know is a fisherman's knot. You put it through your hook, you wrap it around several times, you pull, and then you go back through itself. That's a fisherman's knot. That's not going anywhere. But since we're connecting 2 strings and not like a swivel or a bait or a lead, I like to do it like this. Let that obnoxious FedEx driver pass by. Hang on. I don't like seeing delivery guys speed. If I'm supposed to get an Amazon package and you wreck, my Prime Pantry delivery's late, I'm not happy with you, man. All right, so when you come to the bottom rope you've already strung, here's 2 schools of thoughts here. Some guys, if this is gonna be which is funny to say, the permanent pasture, some guys will go ahead and chop this right here, connect it there, and that's 1 strand. I personally, because this isn't a permanent pasture, I may take it down, I may half it, I may change it, whatever. I'm not gonna cut my expensive barbed wire or my expensive turbo wire. I'm just gonna make a little loop-de-loop, and I may actually go, I'm gonna go under that. There. What if I use my tripod like I'm supposed to? I'm gonna go under that, up, and then head back west. So here's another thing I like about this wire. See how those trees are in the way? Whew. Focus did not help me there. I'm trying to do this in film. All I have to do with one of these step-in posts is just put a post just left of that tree, and we can run our wire right down it. Whereas with barbed wire, you can't do that. Because when you stretch it, you can't bend a corner. You can't go around a corner. If you do stretch it, it looks like that forever. But that's also because 44's big head went through there several times. Even though I'm not ready to pull this super tight yet, I am gonna try and take up as much slack as I can. This is where we come to the point of tying it off, but I think I'm gonna need a bigger knife. Hang on a second. Anyway, this is a better tool anyway because I can make a clean cut versus sawing it with a knife because it does have metal in it. I'm gonna link this down below though. I'm kind of a gear junkie in case you guys didn't know. And this is a Gerber, which is a cheaper brand. I should say more affordable brand. I've got a $150 Leatherman, but I don't use it. I keep this on the truck. That way, if anybody ever gets into my truck, they just get my little Gerber. Sorry, Gerber. I still like it though. Spring loaded. And I got some nice little pinchers there. So let's pull this as tight as we can. Now, some guys will say, man, don't do that yet until you tie it off. I'm not some guys. I get it to basically resist against itself. Give it a little whoop. You will have to cut it several times. That's not the fault of the blade. This is tough stuff. And then I do the old fisherman's knot. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I shouldn't say fisherman's knot right here. I'm just kind of going back through itself. Again, some guys will Some guys will burn the ends. I'm not worried about doing that right now. You push it down on itself. And you want to, I didn't leave myself much slack here on purpose, but you don't want this like blown in the wind, because if it does and it touches that, it'll ground it out. So don't do that. I'm only running 2 wires. Some people run 3. I'm not super worried about it. I was talking with my buddy Jason and Wes. Jason at Cog Hill and Wes down at the Naked Hog. I was talking to them about stringing up for pigs, and you know, some people, they put a 3rd strand in for pigs, but man, I tell you what, a pig jumps that 2nd wire, I'd sign him up for the Olympics, because my only other spot is right here. I just don't see that happening. Now maybe when Han is in, or I should say maybe when Princess Leia is in heat, I'll have them together being buddies, so shouldn't have to worry about it. Let me show you how I add tension before I add tension with the tensioners. Can you guys see this? Here, you'll be able to here in a second. All I did was load it. And you know what? I may end up taking that tree out. But all I did was load it. And then, but I added a little bit of tension just by making it not a straight line. Camera doesn't really reflect it, but I got a little bit of an angle there, but that's what I want. We may need a couple of these, but that's what's nice about these is they can be moved. So you can also, if you've got enough slack, see if I can aim this up. You can take this up. See, I don't have, what I was trying to do is double it around itself. I don't have enough slack, which is good. It means the fence is taut like a taiga. I like that word. I don't know why I said taiga, but yeah, taut. If you're new here, I'm funny all the time. Think about putting that on a t-shirt. I'm funny all the time. Anybody else heavy? So we got a pretty good little bend going here, but I've also seen guys park a T-post right here behind it and tether to that T-post, which of course makes it tighter as well. I should have got more of these, but I gotta go back and get a grounding rod anyway. So all I do is walk until I see a high point. And right there. This whole bit right here is uphill. So this will be where the majority of them go. And right here, the same way. You guys enjoying the show here? By the way, these are Danners. They're fishing shoes, but they're great for working outside and getting wet in the mud. There we go. Let's check on the Guinea and Lola. Anybody else curious? If they're napping together, Lola's officially the coolest pig on YouTube. You're looking swole there, Missy. I will say it was recommended for fly control to put a Guinea in with a pig. Like, look at these guys. Wait. I know I'm sweating, guys, I'm sorry. Watch this. Yeah, I caught you. You little lovebirds. Oh, making bacon bits. I miss Lola. You seemed lonely, so I wanted to get you a buddy. I hope it's okay. I don't think she eats leaves. So you don't have to compete with her on food. Let's go say hi to her. I went to the big box to get a grounding rod, and I was taking a further look at the new S12 charger from Gallagher, and it's the most ingenious thing you've ever seen. And guys, I'm impressed with Gallagher, okay? Before I agreed to work with him, I reached out to my buddy Ben at VW Family Farms, because he works with them, and I said, what do you think? He gave me a big fat thumbs up, like, all right, let's do this, Gallagher. So anyway, they sent me one of their new chargers. It's called the S12. And the reason I'm excited is you can use one of these pigtails as a grounding rod, and it actually just has a screw clamp. And then of course your captive nut back there to hold your hot wire to. Let's go ahead and make it hot. Press and hold. It's solar powered, of course. Green means we're good, we're live. And the fault finder here. Oh yeah, that's impressive actually. Now we'll walk the lines here. I used, I believe, 14 posts, and some of them are a little bit leaning in. I didn't use an actual, I don't have a pull point that's a T-post, but the ground is so hard and rocky here, it's not going anywhere. So I'm pretty pleased. Pretty pleased. And then over here, just to make it bigger, I actually went up against the fence. I have no complaints. I'm just walking it with you guys here. The only thing I may do, I don't know, that's in there pretty good. I was gonna say, the only thing I may do is put a piece of string or wire to my corner post there. And this is a little high. I may bring that down a little bit, or I may get some extensions. Put that on there, we'll see. Amazing invention, this poly wire. You can do a whole lot of things. Like here, see how I stuck my, I'm telling you guys, if there's a will, there's a way. I put my post on the outside so it could pull against the barbed wire. And as long as that poly braid is not touching anything, you're golden. So I used extenders to keep it off the fence coming this way. And then I just hooked it to the corner post. I could have come straight off of here, but I had like that much slack, and I've wrapped mine before. I've even doubled them up. I may have even tripled, but I really don't like to do that. I like as few of bends as possible. So I'm pretty pleased. And then this right here was kind of unavoidable. I didn't run out of string. The ground just changes levels on me too much. And actually running at 5.5 kilovolts is pretty good considering we're touching grass on 3 posts. It's very taut. And it is on. So, almost tripped it off though. And I wanted to make a pathway through here so they can get through and not touch. So I may get another, see how I can't move this because of that tree right there? See how close it is to that tree? So I may get another post and put it right here and bump this out a little bit just to give them a lane. There he goes. They're having so much fun. Remember, she's been in a hot wire, so she knows not to touch it. Actually, probably get that out of there so don't confuse her. He has not, but right now they're kind of just scoping out the area. When Smokey hears them get fired up, she barks. Let's see if they'll go this way. He hasn't touched the fence yet. This is awesome. Oh yeah, she's loving it. Get it. Get it. What you think, lady? Aw. Look how tall this grass is. Some of this that's chest high. Yeah, she thought she was going back in there, but she stopped. So, that's good. On and Leia running around a pasture. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. First comes piggy love. Probably not marriage. Then comes the piglets in the... Hey, you're ruining the moment. I don't discourage her from barking though. If I went over and addressed whatever it was, then I would have her stop. What you think, lady? What you think? Are you a happy pig? They're happy. They got water. Sorry for the awkward camera angle. I'm getting ready to set up a tarp so we can keep their water in the shade, but I needed a T-post driver.
Hey,
so I'm me. Here's my T-post driver.
Yeah. Oh wait a minute. I thought it was that thing over there on the ground.
What'd you do it? Here, hold that.
Yeah. I thought that was a T-post driver.
I just thought you were gonna hit it with your fist.
Oh, yeah.
Give it the old 1, 2, 3 Thor.
I can do it. I'm ready. Test me. Here we go.
Here, I'll hold this.
This is how we do it in Missouri.
Say no rocks on 3.
No rocks on 3. Full body slam.
That's a rock.
I think I hit
that was a rock.
That
was the first whack.
I broke my hand.
Yeah, they're just loving it. They'll just walk around the outsides where it's shorter.
Yeah, that's right.
Just work their ways in. I was gonna make a shirt that said I like pig waddles and I cannot lie.
Spell it. How do you spell it?
W-A-T-T-L-E-S.
Oh, you need to spell it W-A-D-D-L-E-S. I like pig waddles.
Yeah. They already know their boundaries. They know they're safe. They can.
Yeah. Oh man,
So that's what we settled with on the shelter there, or not shelter, but that'll keep their water cool. Of course, that holds. What is that like? How much is it? 100 gallons? 100 gallons. Over 100.
If your steer one's 100, that's 100.
Yeah. That might be a 110. There's a link in the description.
110. Yeah.
That's from our friends at Tarter. But they're actually gonna. That's their shelter.
Yeah.
They'll sleep in the old cow shack. Okay. Now it's the. Now we'll call it the bacon maker. Nothing to it. She's gonna try and get in if they'll watch. See? And then she'll lay right in front of it, and he'll look at her like, "Dude, scoot over."
She's doing that on purpose.
Oh yeah.
She's doing that on purpose. Wow. Huh, that's pretty funny.
I tried turning the hose on her though. Remember how Haas used to just stand there and take it? She doesn't.
She don't like that.
She doesn't like the hose on her.
The little one's going, "Hey, get out of there."
Mm-hmm.
He just wants a drink.
Well, if we started digging out right in front of that water,
right where he's standing, you see a hole.
That's where. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just dig it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I think if you just put a little water in there, they'll continue the process, right?
Oh, for sure.
No.
You're on YouTube. Why not?
I look horrible.
Is that not the greatest sign ever? I'm so glad you hung that in your room.
You hung that in my room, Dad. You literally came in my room one night and you're like, "Hey, look at this," and held up the metal sign with a screw gun, and then you held it against the wall and just screwed it in right there.
I think it looks perfect. Somebody sent that to us.
I appreciate it.
They were like, "Case needs this in his room." Because as a teenager, now he knows that his dad is the best dad of the year. Come here. That's like the second or third one of those we've gotten, like different designs and stuff. One of them said Adler Farms on it. Well, I mean, it's kind of weird if I hung it in my room. It'd be kind of arrogant.
Alright.
But anyway.
Oh. Wait, no.
Come here. It was a long day. I'm really tired. I just got done editing. There's some other stuff we did to the farm, but I did it with Grandpa, so some of it's on his channel. And you guys need to go watch that. Go watch his Mower video. As far as the snake goes that I killed, oh, did you know I killed a snake?
Nope.
Oh yeah. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, it's just a harmless rat snake, blah, blah, blah. Well, they still carry disgusting stuff in their mouths, and I know he's a constrictor technically, but if he bites you, it's nasty. And I have a toddler. So big or small,
Gone.
I shoot them all. That's how it is. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was basically like a bunch of chores. It was awesome. I genuinely love Gallagher fencing system. Code down below. Go check them out. Tell them we said howdy. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird.
God bless.
God bless.
Deuces.
Deuces. Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Can you just say I'm the best dad ever? I am the best dad.
You are the best dad.
I'm the #1 dad.
Yes, Dad. Now, can you not?
Interrupt the video, guys.